Okay, this is Gradient's interactive graph. There's quite a bit in here. This for higher level students. There's no. It opens up on the notes for the teacher, and you might want to read them. So it shows a gradient of a function at point P, the gradient of the chord PQ, and PQ tends to 0. You manually adjust the parameters ABC in the top left hand of the screen. Choose the x coordinate of P, top right hand of the screen. Use arrows to change values up and down, and the gradient in P is shown at the bottom, and it can be toggled on or off. Okay, so we've got the graph. We click on the graph and we can see the graph. Okay, here we have the graph. So we can use the ABC up here. So this is the value of A, and I'm going to go down an A, and it'll turn it into a linear graph, obviously. And B, if we change that into 0, it'll be straight line, and it's a straight line graph. And if we change the intercept down to 0, it will be on the line. I went to -1. So we can, and the gradient here is 0, and we can change the intercept, and we can see the gradient is 0. We can turn the gradient off, and then we can use it as a linear a graph to work out the gradient, and the gradient's here. The gradient here is 10, and we can do the same for the quadratic graphs, and we can change the gradients and everything. We've got x equals -4, so we can make it larger, and we can put it as 0, and dx, if we put that down to 0. We'll go down to 0.10. Go down to 0.1. I said 0.10. Banana, because it's not going to go to 0. I'll select the gradient here at this graph. I'll list the x values here. We can see them. The x values go from -6 up to 11. So it's -6, -5, -4, all the way up to 11. And I'll give you the y values at those points. So when x equals 0, the b should be 7, and the intercept is 7. So the intercept here will be 7, and the gradient will work out as 10.6. At the top right here, it shows you the equation that you've got. We've got 6x squared plus 10x, if you follow an arrow, plus 7, 6x squared plus 10x plus 7, and we've got 6x squared plus 10x plus 7, and we can reduce these. It can be used for differentiation, integration, and just linear graph work, and whatever, most other graph things. The reason I made this was because some of my students couldn't grasp integration, and no matter how hard I tried teaching them, it was AS level, and they just couldn't see it. So I made this to show them how it actually changed, and then during this I integrated a straight line, and then I thought, oh, that just shows it perfect, and I didn't show them this graph. I just asked them to integrate a straight line, a linear function, and then they understood integration. But all the teaching things are up to you. This is just a tool to help you do whatever and how you wish to use it. Okay, I hope you enjoy it, and thank you very much.